In the recent past, mobile networks had to cope with simple data and voice traffic. Now, with so many more multimedia services, the core network has to cope with an ever-increasing amount of multimedia services. We're going to hear from Christophe Coutelle, Director of Marketing Operations of the core network, what Huawei are doing to make the core network stronger and work more effectively for operators.
My name is Christophe Coutelle. I'm in charge of the core network marketing for Huawei. I'm based in Shenzhen in China. I've been there for more than 6 years now. And I'm going to talk to you about the service and control evolution for an inspired experience, a way for us to share our vision of where the core network is heading within the next 3 to 5 years and what is driving that. There are some core functions that will remain and evolve, okay? So such as connectivity control, data management, and policy control. All of this is part of the things we have already in the core portfolio. But so this is going to remain. It's going to evolve. Let's take the connectivity, for instance. As I mentioned, in the past it was voice and SMS routing, but now it's already becoming multimedia, multi-access, and multi-devices. And in the near future, it's going to be IoT, Internet of Things, with ultra low latency. For the data management, we used to do only authentication. Now we're doing data convergence, and we start to do already, and we will do even more in the future, more and more big data, and with a big concern on security and privacy. Okay. And in the terms of policy control, that's another core function. It used to be mobile only, and it's going to evolve to convergence and end-to-end QoS control. That's already there today. PSPU means per service per user, which means we have the capacity to go to a per service per user granularity. And in the future, it's going to become contextual and specific to different industries. So these are the 3 words that we've seen in the video: immersive, real-time, and on-demand. And I need to explain that. I invite you to have a look at our booth in the core area, where we have an augmented reality demo. So we're mashing up video communication with augmented reality, and we do online collaboration with that. This is delivered thanks to a ultra high bandwidth capability. So that's one of the characteristics of the 5G or future core network. Real-time context adaptation, that's also very important, because depending on your situation of usage, the core network will be able to know that and to adapt to your specific needs. Let's say if you're driving on the highway and streaming a video, a 4K video, it's not the same context as if you're walking and making a phone call. So the core will be able to know that and to adapt the core functions around you to that specific situation. So that's contextual. And then on demand, that's the third one, because we're going to be able in the future to deliver specific applications, specific services, based on your requirements, even if those requirements are for a temporary basis. Let's say you're having an event, you need a unified communication solution, and then we're able to deliver a unified communication solution on a personal cloud on top of you for a specific time frame. So the target architecture, and I think that's maybe the key point of this presentation, is that the core will become layered, distributed, and sliced. So let me explain what that means. Layered and distributed, that means that the core will be distributed across different data centers. The core used to be in a very central location, okay? But more and more, the core functions, we will have to push them to the edge as close as possible to the end user. So in regional data centers or even in access data centers together with the wireless components, for instance. Some of the core functions, policies, connectivity control, data management, they're going to happen at this level. The reason for that is to secure the lowest latency possible, because some of the use cases will require a very, very low latency. Okay? So the core function will be pushed to the edge as much as possible. So that's layered and distributed. Sliced, it's more like a vertical slice like this. It means that those core functions, they're going to be bundled and packaged to answer specific industries' needs. For instance, the connected car industry, that's a vertical. They have specific needs, specific requirements, and the core functions that they need are different from the one that e-health requires, for instance, with the strongest authentication or identity management or these kind of things.